You sick bastard!
I'm gonna chop your head off so you never eat again. Are you alright?
I was burned, bitten, and paralyzed. But I'm still a virgin, so I guess everything's in order. Kill him. He should suffer the same way the people he's eaten did.
If that's what you want, then put an end to it, and do it quickly. But know that all those whom I have already collected will die with me.
We're gonna open that door. I'm interested to see if it's harder than your head.
My supplies are bound to me by blood magic. I prefer them living. I am the only one who can release them. I can do that if you let me go, but if I die, they will die a slow and painful death. And don't even think of trying to capture me. I will leave this place a free man, or a dead one.
You can't ask us to decide that!
I do what I please. So, do we negotiate?
Now run him through!
I know what I have to do. There has been enough bloodshed. Your life for that of your prisoners.
The cannibal had been defeated, and Charon let mercy stay his hand. The prisoners' lives were of more worth to him than his thirst for revenge for the bloody deeds done to satisfy the beastly cravings of a deranged mind. The cannibal dissolved his blood bond to the chamber in which his prisoners languished. The power of his blasphemous magic opened the gate, releasing the prisoners. Only with difficulty did they overcome the fear of death so deeply infused in them by the horrors of the cavern and the blood magic spell. Charon and Calandra led the martyrs to their freedom and to Warunk. Charon kept his word and left the conquered cannibal alone in Moloch Mountain. The joy amongst the refugees was great as they once again held loved ones already believed dead in their arms. But only a few days passed before people began to disappear once again. Had the cannibal broken his promise? But such incidents were not uncommon in the Shadowlands, and no one could say with certainty whether someone or something else had taken them instead.
Chiron, I have been expecting you.
How do you know my name?
You won't need a name where you're going. Get ready to face the Dark Mother.
The villain's escape left many questions unanswered. Who summoned them? What did he want to achieve? Why did Falk, a senior Rondrian, allow Chiron to face the summoner? Instead of replying, Falk ordered the Rondrians to seal off the refugee camp and comb it in search of the summoner there, using whatever means necessary. He quartered his bride Calandra and her family in the Old Pillory, the best guest house on the square. At least now, with the approaching wedding, his thoughts seemed to focus on Calandra's welfare. At least, that was the impression he gave.
Get your things out of here, now! Hurry, it won't be much longer!
Dear friends, it has pleased the Divine Lioness to put us to the test this day. And I say, we did well. This villain here, this fiend, sought to use his dark magic to once again unleash the forces of the Nether Hells against our fair city. But by joining forces, we were able to prevent that from coming to pass, thanks to your bravery, thanks to the Lion Goddess. Dear friends, this rogue will receive his just punishment. But today is not a day of wrath. Today should be a day of joy, a day which Warunk shall long remember, a day of faith. And this very day I too shall celebrate the faith. Warunkians, in honor of your bravery and courage, will I this day take the beautiful Calandra as my wife. Chiron, at last.
Oh, the best part is about to begin. I don't want to be late.
I know. We both had to wait far too long for this. You are strong. Your gift is powerful. If the circumstances were different, you could have been the last one standing. But your path ends here. Any last words before we begin? A little greeting for Calandra, perhaps? When I see her again, I could always shove a little souvenir into her mouth. Your fingers, for example. Your tongue.
Where has she taken her? Answer me, and I'll give you an hour's head start.
I'm so sorry. I don't answer the defeated. Men, take him! You useless klutz!
Brother, listen to me.
Tell me where Calandra is.
You will find one another. Your gifts will guide you. Ghamat awaits you. He cannot be the last. Do you hear me? Brother, be the strongest of the awakened. Prove the worth of our sacrifice.
An answer, Falk! I need an answer!
My gift, it cries out to you. The beginning of the eternal struggle.
Falk! Where should I go?
Ghamat awaits you. He cannot be the last. Not Ghamat. You're free!
And you are dead.
We don't have to fight, brother.
Are you done?
Look at us. We are but creatures of the gifts, even now. Do you really want to face Calandra like this? She will have no choice but to kill you.
She will never turn against me, and you will never understand why.
I ask not for me. I ask for the Fernfielders and all the sick in Warrunk. If the excavation does not continue, they are lost. Take my talisman, so that you can alleviate the suffering and have the chosen work.
I have better things to do.
Then make Ulef serve you. With the talisman, he can do it all, and you can simply move on.
Before I decide, you're going to answer a few questions. Why would Azaril furnish 7 Awakened with gifts just to make them kill each other?
The gifts need to mature. Separately, they can become more powerful without interfering with one another. When the Awakened then meet again, the gift passes on to the victor with the death of the other, and the victor emerges even more powerful.
But why is the gift so destructive? Is it simply the chaos of the Nether Hells that created them?
As Borbarad once taught, it is necessary he remains who has best mastered his gift, who has the strongest will. It is not just chaos.
You were willing to sacrifice all Fernfield in order to save yourself. All Fernfield and half Warrunk.
Can't you see? I wanted to free myself from the gift's constraints, finally live without fear of the rest of you Awakened. I didn't know I carried a plague to Warrunk. If we find the artifact, I can make amends. What's bad about giving people hope?
What about the souls of the undead Fernfielders? Who gave you the right to send them into the Nether Hells? And why did you forbid Genla from holding services to her goddess?
Do you really think everyone here was pious and humble before I came? Even if Peraine's arm should extend to this demonic swamp, the truth is that the old gods do not care about people's fates. The people would have died anyway. Their bodies would have ended up in the swamp, and the demons would have taken their souls. At least this way their deaths had meaning.
Tell me where I can find Calandra, and I will let you live.
That knowledge is the only thing that still prevents us from fighting. I cannot tell you, brother, for both our sakes.
I'm gonna find her, with or without your help.
You want to fight, brother, so be it. But before you die, you shall see what the gift makes of us.
Please, take my talisman. Give it to the Fernfielders. Alleviate their suffering. The patients, they must continue to hope.
I could also keep the talisman.
Please, brother, someone has to lead them. Alone they will be lost and the plague will never be cured. If my soul descends to the nether hells, then at least my life should have had some meaning.
The talisman. What is its secret?
I thought it could free me of the gift. But I was wrong. My death is proof that Azaril was right. The talisman is incomplete. It is only part of the healing artifact.
If I give Ulef the talisman, can he continue the excavation? Do you really think that the Fernfielders will find the artifact and cure the plague?
Without a ghost of a doubt.
Good. I'll find a solution for Fernfield, but I need to know where Calandra is.
It matters not, Chiron. When you see her again, the gift will force you to kill one another.
Then tell me how I can break this evil spell.
Only a demon can revoke it.
I will break the awakened cycle. Azaril will never win.
I didn't want it to end like this. Thank you, brother. Thank you for...
Damn it, Chiron! Don't take away my only chance to make amends for my crimes against you all!
Chiron, Cassio, the whole happy little family together.
Azaril.
Now, don't be sad when I have to take an old friend of mine with me.
You think you'll get away with it? You are wrong!
What's to stop me from cutting off your head here and now?
Try it, Chiron. Maybe you are faster than my people. And maybe you'll even find our pretty little Calandra.
What have you done with her?
Calandra is developing marvelously. She is eager to learn, strong-willed, and loyal. My dear Cassio, I know you are versed in a variety of interesting games.
Entertainment and deception, Mother. Two victorious sisters, both as edifying as they are beautiful.
Certainly. Unfortunately, we agree that the most edifying part of this meeting is yet to come. I feel it. Your gifts crave union. And the arena is already prepared. Why don't you start with the union right now? Sooner or later, you will have to anyway.
I'd rather ram my weapon into my chest myself.
Come on, Chiron. Otherwise it will be too boring.
What?
Mother is right. Draw your weapon.
We didn't go through all that crap together just to tear out one another's guts.
I'm a necromancer who wanted to use you just like one of her mindless servants. I kidnapped your father and wanted to stab him like a mangy mutt. Isn't that enough for you?
I don't buy that for a minute.
Damn, you really are so cute. Draw your sword, or I might be tempted to let you win.
And again, the powers of the gifts unite. I look forward to our reunion, Chiron.
I'll laugh in your dead face, and soon. Damn soon.
Well, not just yet. Calandra has to get a little rest first. Unions are demanding, as you know.
How many awakened has she already had to kill for you, Azaril?
Maybe one, maybe two. Anyway, your next meeting will be under the sign of the First Paladin. Until then, all the best, my child. Prepare yourself carefully. You sure showed me, didn't you?
You left me no choice.
I know. Everything went according to plan.
What are you talking about? What plan?
My second secret. Sacrifice one of thy own blood. But they must needs choose their death of their own free will. I had already accepted that before you had even drawn your weapon.
The summoning. What would you have done if you had won?
Hoped that you would do the same for me. But I won't ask you about it.
Azaril knew.
That I would sacrifice myself for you and your stupid Calandra. No, something like that would never even enter her infinitely wise little head. She trusts her persuasiveness too much. But you can't preach freedom and enforce obedience. And that is what Zhulgaroth will teach her.
You shouldn't talk anymore.
Never mind, Chiron. The Dark Mother is stronger than Zhulgaroth. She will take me in. I'm looking forward to it. It is unfortunate that I'm going to miss our little date now. But my body will still be here. You can tell me about it later.
Shit.
If you knew how many people I've tortured and killed, this would be easier on you. Come here. I'll reveal my first secret. Zhulgaroth's true name. Just remember, we can win. And now, drag me into that cursed circle.
Stunned, Chiron stared at Cassio's lifeless body. Never before had a stranger sacrificed themselves for him and his own. Her trust in his ability to defeat the demon and thereby save Cassio's soul must have been unshakable. Her trust, or her hatred of Azaril, all was prepared. If Chiron wanted to defeat the Borberadian and save his father, if he did not want to be doomed to kill the woman he loved, there was but one thing he could do. Just what Azaril had done decades ago, when she gave the awakened demonic powers and pledged their souls for it. Chiron lit the candles. He strode into the circle of protection and said the magic words. At Oki Orok Zhulgaroth, Og Saraminja Ides, Raki Zhulgaroth.
Finish the summoning, mistress. We will hold him off.
I underestimated you. Well then. You fools! What have you done?
Silence, Azaril! Your days of seducing people are over!
You are defeated, Azaril. My people are already deciphering your secret of the pacts, and the power you wanted to use to make us your tools. That power will now bring freedom to the world.
Calandra, please listen to me one last time. The seals are broken. You have unleashed Zhulgaroth's power!
Shut up, demon whore! No one believes your lies now. The era of the High Prophetess has ended. The new church will lead the world into a shining new future.
Calandra, what's going on here?
This battle cost us much, yet my troops are far from exhausted. The portal will take me into Moloch Mountain, the place of our awakening. From there shall the storm defeat the storm.
Girl, that is madness! You do not know what you're doing!
I am the greatest opener of portals, Portifex Maxima! The next portal will deliver my army to the continent. From Razazor's golden throne will I set the demons on one another, until not a single one wanders the face of Aventuria!
Calandra, you are not yourself!
Minions of the Heptarch, servants of the 12 gods, hirelings of some prince. Countless names for those who are able to hunt and enslave us far too long. But with the seals did that bondage also break. Chiron, let us break the chains of tyranny. We are the power and the will to return the people to their freedom. We are Borboradians.
Borborad's minions have caused this mess. I will not be a part of it.
You had the sacred task of breaking the seals. We wanted to establish the new church together.
What you are planning is madness. Not even you can control the demon hordes you want to call.
Whose side are you on?
Calandra, I will follow you anywhere, but not into this war.
Whoever is not with me is against me. You pass judgment on Azaril. I expect you in Moloch Mountain.
Foolish child! She could have been the first paladin.
Silence!
You are the victor, you are right. But that won't stop Zhulgaroth. He has already used you and me. Now it's Calandra's turn.
What is that supposed to mean?
Do you really think I wanted to control the first paladin purely out of lust for power? Do you think me that stupid? The paladin was supposed to be a symbol for the church, young and powerful. Calandra is a prime example of just where that mixture leads. I granted Zhulgaroth much power in our sphere. My bond with the Awakened prevented the demons from controlling them. You destroyed that protection. It won't be any harmless Heshtotim that comes through that portal. It will be Zhulgaroth himself. So, kill me if you must. But no, with me dies the only ally you have left against him.
You will live, as long as you are of use to me.
I will be your faithful advisor. The new church will be more powerful than ever before. The seventh seal was the seal of the anointing of the new ruler. You have endowed us with a catechism. What is to be done with it?
Burn the book and leave its words in these halls. This church is not my church. I was never the right one to decide over your faith.
Thy will be done.
I have something to do now. Calandra's waiting for me.
Once Zhulgaroth has crossed through the portal, only the first paladin will be able to send him back. The paladin's power can destroy the portal, but for that, all the gifts must be united.
Then Zhulgaroth shall fall through his gift to me.
With the seals broke, the gift's compulsion to kill as well. You can now take Calandra's gift, or give her your own.
The paladin will arise, and he will be free. That was my contract with the demon.
And he will honor it, word for word. You can save Aventuria and one of your souls. One. Good luck, Chiron. You're going to need it.
Welcome, mortal. Welcome to the Limbo.
Let her go. Kalunder's soul was never part of our deal.
Silence, mortal. I gifted you richly for your services. We are even. The girl fulfills the destiny I gave her when she was born. Borberite, or whomever she has thrown it away on, may have her soul. But your purpose is already fulfilled. I shall pass through her gate into the next era, and your world will accompany me.
He is weakened. Quick! We must close the gate.
All right, I'll take your gift. Hold still.
Calandra, wait.
It's all my fault. I let myself be seduced. Don't stop me from making amends.
You want to be the first paladin? Sacrifice yourself to throw Zhulgaroth back.
What do you want, Chiron? Sometimes you say one thing and sometimes the other.
What do you mean?
You condemned our first kiss. When I told Father of our love, you refused to stand by me. If anyone asked during your search for me, did you ever admit that we are more than just siblings? In the Clawmore, before Ghamat? I don't know. I don't want to know if you've kissed any other girls on your travels. But what happened between you and Cassio? It's true that you preferred her to me, isn't it?
Calandra, we are running out of time.
That's exactly what I mean. Here we are, facing a life and death decision, and I don't even know if you care about me at all.
Why did you have Agus attack me?
I ordered him to prevent any distractions. Maybe I was angry.
We must destroy the gifts. At all costs.
Because I love you in spite of everything, I will take this burden from you. I made mistakes. Now it's time to pay for them. Don't blame yourself, Chiron. It's better this way. And now, goodbye, my love.